Hi everyone, it's Rebecca from the CodeWords team, and today I'm going to show you how you can discover and connect to apps and integrations in the CodeWords ecosystem. There are a few different ways that you might wish to find apps and integrations for your workflows, but let's start by heading to our apps page. So if you click on your profile in the bottom left corner and click integrations, you'll be able to see a directory of over 2,800 integrations that CodeWords gives you instant access to. From here, you can easily search for anything that you might want. So, for example, I want to connect to MailChimp, and I can see MailChimp's appeared here. One way of connecting to apps and integrations is by simply clicking the Connect button here. In practice, though, we found that it's more common for people to start building an automation and want to connect while they're building it. So let's see what would happen if you were building an automation and were prompted to connect to an integration that you wanted to embed within it. So for example, let's say you want to create an automation that gives you a weekly digest from one of your apps and integrations that you use day to day. For me, that would be something like MailChimp. So perhaps I want a weekly digest of how our emails are performing through MailChimp. Whilst you're in the building process, Cody will first of all check the documentation for this integration, and second of all, it will check if you are connected to that integration yet. So as you can see here, I'm not yet connected, and it's telling me the integration with MailChimp is needed. So to do that, as you can see, I've been prompted down here to connect to MailChimp, and I can also click on the node itself and click connect. So let's go ahead and connect to MailChimp. So I've been taken to a screen that lets me log in and authorize this connection. I'll then click allow to give it access. And as you can see, it's connected directly to my MailChimp account. And most of the integrations that CodeWords gives you access to allows you to connect in just a couple of clicks like that without needing any technical configuration. As you can see up here, it now confirms that the integration has been connected. Now, as an example, say perhaps you want to just use one of the templates from the template gallery. You can click on the template and you'll be able to see in the top bar which integrations you need to run this automation. Sometimes you might need our Chrome extension, and for this one, I need to connect to Google Sheets. And as you can see, I'm already connected. If I wasn't connected, I'd simply click the button and I'd go through the same steps as before to connect to that integration. If you're not sure whether CodeWords has access to something, you can also ask directly in the chat. So for example, perhaps I want to connect to Pinterest. It's confirmed that that's an option and it will prompt me to connect. Now, for example, say I want to connect to something like Lovable so that my CodeWords automation automatically calls and interacts with my front-end UI that I've built in Lovable. I've actually been given the steps here for how to make this connection work simply by asking how I could connect them. So in this case, I build a CodeWords workflow and CodeWords will generate a custom prompt that I then paste into Lovable directly. I'll then be prompted to use my CodeWords API key from within Lovable, and it will call my CodeWords workflow for me. So this means that whether there's a direct connection or not, you'll always be able to connect CodeWords to whichever tool you're using. And if ever you get stuck, you can just ask Cody in the chat how you can connect your tools. And that's how easy it is to connect apps and integrations to your CodeWords workflows.